Alright, what's up, my knickers? We're going to head out and talk about AKs, some things I like about them, some techniques, a couple different things. This might be kind of a long video. You'll have to deal with it. Those of you that aren't interested, it's cool, just turn it off. Start up this simplicity. Rolling fucking hard. Not gonna throttle it all the way up though. Woke up quick at about noon. Just dropped in. I had to be in Compton soon. I gotta get drunk before the day begins, before my mother starts bitching about my friends. I don't have my headphones, so I sing to myself when I'm on the mower. This thing's kind of weird because it has a hand control, not a fucking foot control. That's gonna take something to get used to, and I'm gonna need to fucking add a cup holder for beers and such. Always let it idle down, an air-cooled engine, before you shut it down. Didn't let it idle down that long because it's not that cold. Alright, today I want to talk about a couple things involving Most Glorious Kalashnikov. Some people will make fun of mine because gotta do something about that seat too. For whatever reason, it's really far back. We'll talk shit about mine because it's a CIA made Tantal, and they did have a really bad run for some time there. They ended up having 223 barrels on them, and they keyholed like crazy. I'm hoping the view and everything is good. It looks pretty decent on my camera or phone from the camera. I'd like to talk about, I guess, some of the aesthetic things. Right here you got, this is just a Russian Salomon grip. This is a Romanian. It's all beat to fuck. I even oiled her and it still looks like shit. And this is just a USA made Tapco, but they're all dimensionally the same. A lot of people don't like them because they're so skinny. I mean, it would work better in the winter with gloves and shit like that, just like this huge trigger guard and, you know, shit like that. And the shorter Warsaw length stocks, which is another thing I want to touch on too, on the actual properly holding one of these rifles. This is a Tantal. I kind of custom made that fucking upper handguard, and that's still the Bakelite lower. This is a 74 stock. The folder I didn't like. I really wanted to. Maybe with the riser it would have helped, but I ended up settling on this, and I did like the fucking, after Sandy Hook, I'm autistic, we're gonna have to fight some sort of Revolutionary War bullshit, and this thing at one point was fucking full camouflage with, you know, fucking poly fucking front end, and which was also just fucking Tapco shit. And then I got another Tantal upper, or actually, excuse me, a Polish barrel upper, because that's the same as the Tantal. It fits, and it was black, but I spray painted everything fucking camo. It actually looked kind of cool. It had the fucking T6 stock on it, you know, the bullshit Tapco fucking crap. It looked pretty cool. It was really functional. And then I decided I really didn't like it. I didn't like the look. It made the gun very front end heavy. But I guess instead of rambling on, we'll get going here. Like I said, these grips are all dimensionally the same. They're very small. That's the USA made. That one was Russian. That's the Romanian Bakelite. This is a Hogue overmold. I actually really like this, but I am considering trying an MOE now because I really do like those on the ARs. If you notice, I mean, my hand still obviously encompasses it, but it's wider, it's fatter. It's kind of like, you know, this is going from like a manlet dick to a real dick. This rifle is loaded. There's not a round in the chamber. I'm not big on safety checks, LOL. I'm sure that'll fucking piss plenty of people off. This video is also brought to you by Fago. Got lots of Fago, love that shit, and not just because I'm poor. But like I said, I'd like to point out that these grips here on the AK, that's one of my biggest pet peeves, is the fucking grip is just scrawny. I've got a really fancy like fire Bakelite one that I traded a guy a K-bar for that actually matches this wood pretty well, and with the folder I've got pictures of that too, and the crappy Chinese slings that I seem to adore for some reason. It looked really fucking cool, but it wasn't functional. It wasn't doing it. Another thing I want to touch on too, like I was talking about with the stocks, when you hold an AK, if you're holding it like this, where your fucking cheeks back here and your fucking elbows out, you're retarded, because that's not how it works. You put your nose along the top of the receiver. That's how you fire a Warsaw length rifle. That is how you do it. If you're doing this, you're fucking stupid. I shouldn't say you're stupid, you're probably uninformed. With the T6, you know, when I had that adjustable on here, yeah, I had it cranked back, but you can just tell, or at least for me, with the shorter sight radius, you know, right there, that's not much of a sight radius. It was awkward. But if you hold it like so and put your nose up to the receiver like you're supposed to, you'll actually, I mean, you might feel the spring come back a little bit, but it works a lot better. It's just that's how it's designed to function, designed to be held. I believe it was sold at 47, tried that with his Wasser, and he said it did make a noticeable difference. And I know it makes a noticeable difference. That's how it's supposed to be held. I guess, you know, if you're holding it any other way, you probably, you know, I mean, I have zero tactical training or shit like that. Fuck, my mom probably gave me some of the best in shooting advice with that bras bullshit for the breathing. I kind of just learned fucking blasting away at fucking junk appliances and targets and stuff like that. I mean, I'm not the world's greatest shot or a tactical operator, but I do all right. So, well, I guess we're getting kind of long-winded on this one. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to touch on. Like I said, I just wanted to show you those grip profiles and how that works. It fucking sucks. I mean, because I really think they do look better with a regular grip, but it just it's uncomfortable. This is way better. Well, I guess let's rock and roll a little bit. See if you guys can see this when I do it. Looks like we should be good. Got some cotton candy and some orange out there. That was the effect of 7 and 6 on Fago. Now I've got to go urinate in the barrel of my rifle. Alright, gang, I hope you enjoy this. It's kind of slightly retarded, but it's alright. Talk to you guys later.